up, friends? This is Jazz bringing you the gaming overview for Strangerville. You guys can read that. Welcome to Strangerville. It's a seemingly normal residence. You can join the military, and it says to look everywhere because you can find like clues for the mystery. And there's a secret lab, which is pretty much the mystery. Now, this is my first gaming overview that is post-narrated. Also, you'll notice that it is quite a long gaming overview, over an hour. I apologize. Because this is going to be more than just looking at the clothes and that. I'm going to be doing some of the mystery on camera, which I am probably going to go to regret later, because I'll be just, you guys will be asking me to finish the whole thing, which, as I said, you have to level up a lot of skills in that, and I don't know where the ending is, so can't really make promises. But the hair, there's like 4 new hairstyles for both genders, and I don't know if there's a hairstyle for kids. I don't think, but there are some clothes for kids. But we'll go over that later. Or now. Nope, there's no hair for kids. Good timing, but I really don't look into the clothes for kids until later. I'm mainly focusing on one sim, and I'm going to make a sim to play the file on, and it may start off as a girl, but I do change my mind later, because I play with too many girls, honestly. So, I mean, at the beginning, so I'm going to just, like this, I'm making my own game file for this overview, so there's not going to be like 100 babies or anything. It's just going to be focused on that one sim. So it's going to be interesting, guys. Like, I'm going to have to do a little bit more talking because this is a longer video. So it's kind of this is a game overview and what my opinion is on it too so far. But it's also going to be like a bonus Sims talk in a way, because this is the Sims, and I happen to have to talk more than just the overview. But I will try to keep the life stuff kind of short and leave it for the next Sims 4 talk. But boy, I finally got this pack. Actually, to be fair, it's only 3 days later. No, wait, 7, 8, yeah, 3 days later. So, not even a full 3 days, 2.5, really, because it was released on the 26th of February. Although when you see this video, it'll probably be a little later, maybe tomorrow, maybe the 2nd or 3rd of March, I don't know. I mean, I guess I will give you guys some updates from now and then, but because I may not remember them for the next talk. But I gotta say, I do like some of these clothes. So, I mean, I may not be talking much, but I do like some of these clothes. I mean, I'll admit, out of all the clothes so far recently in packs, some of them are, like, they're my least favorite over some of them. But they're okay. I mean, the thing to remember about this pack, guys, or to know about this pack is it's more story heavy than objects heavy. And a lot of the objects have to do with the story, so this is a rare thing for the company or the Sims team to do, is to make more story heavy focus than clothing or objects. And wow, wait, so we don't have the tinfoil? Oh, well, guys, to answer that question, when I was playing it, I'm like, what? No tinfoil hat? Like, in the commercial or the trailer? But then I later on, and I'll bring this up again when I do, I have to buy it specifically in the game in order to use it. So, That's the thing, guys. It's not right to create a sim. You gotta purchase it first. Like, you purchase certain things at festivals. But no, you don't have to go to a festival for this. It's there all the time. So, your sim can buy a tinfoil hat, like the hat in the trailer. So that's like an Easter egg for you guys to know. I like it. I do think that's kind of a cool hat, too. But I mostly like the cowboy hat on him. I don't know why, but I like the hat on him. I usually don't wear hats on my Sims, but that looks really nice on him. But anyway, what was I going to say? Okay, yes, I will give you guys some updates while I'm doing this, because I may forget if I don't, and these are sort of important, in a way, because I already kind of forgot one of them. The first one is I am still working on my 100 subscriber special. Actually, by the time you see this gaming overview, you would have actually, well, not saw it, but I decided to do it in 3 parts rather than one whole video, because the first part alone is 25 minutes. And yes, for a video like I'm doing right now, it's not the biggest deal, but for a countdown with just my voice and some videos, that is an awful long time. So I decided to break it up into 3 parts, between 9 and I think between 9 and 8 per video. And the first one is already out when you see this. Right now I'm morally focusing on dressing this guy, which I named Blair. His name becomes Blair. By the way, Blair Jackson, that's what its name was. I couldn't remember his last name. So, what was I going to say? But yeah, so I don't know when the other 2 parts will be out. I'm still working on them a little bit. I'm trying to do a little bit every day. Right now, I'm more focusing on this video than anything else. What else? Well, I didn't go into work today. I'm saying it only because it happened today while I'm recording it. It's funny, my aunt, I was going to go. My aunt just said, you know what, go back to bed. I'm like, what? I'm supposed to go to work. She said, no, I'm too late. Well, tired to go, or she was tired or something. She just couldn't get out of bed or something. So, yeah, that was a little weird. It was off. She was actually kind of hoping I would go down, saying I just don't want to go to work. But for once, I was the one, I didn't complain I did when I thought I wasn't going to get my money for this game, but then she said she'll let me buy it, I can give her the money afterwards, when I go back to work on Tuesday. I mean, I'm like, the first time I am prepared to go to work, I'm sure, but I took advantage of it, you know what I mean, because how often does that happen? I'm like, okay, I'm not going to argue any further. Actually, I also went out with her, and I got, I didn't think I was getting my ice cap either, because I had so many this week. But she said, well, it's my fault you didn't go in. I said, well, no, but I had a lot, but I didn't argue after that either, right? I have it right now while I'm recording it. That's why I'm recording the narration for this now, because I have the ice cap, and I'm in the mood for it. So, yeah, but I went out with her to get the ice cap, and she got me some Burger King, too. Because my uncle was sick today, so he wouldn't have been able to pick me up from work. So I wouldn't have, usually I'd get Burger King after work with him. And she said, well, since it was her fault I didn't go in, she thought she would treat me. Which I'm lucky I didn't bring it up, or I wouldn't have got it. But I didn't. I wasn't expecting that at all. So I had my supper too. So I mean, today was an okay day, a really good day actually. So far, what do I think about the clothing here? As I said, I love the hat. Is very cool. I really like the hat. Well, the cowboy hat. The other one is okay too. Like I like the idea of the kind of like pilot looking hat. But at first I'm like, what? How does this make sense? I mean, I know it's called Strangerville, but then I realized later in the game there's this old pilot. And plus pilots could be in the Navy, so it does make a lot more sense. But I am very oh, well, I guess he has a cool shirt. But I'm very surprised there's no army hat. I mean, I know you wear one when you're in the military, but for some reason in the Create a Sim you cannot wear it. So, but there's no option for the army hat in Create a Sim. Only when you are at work. And I am making this guy join the Navy, just because that's a big part of the experience. I had some issues with one of my work daily task, because for some reason it said to march around, but I could not get my sim to march. So I had to use the U, and I'm shocked that was the UNI, or I forget what it is, the extension, where you could push something to complete a task for you or something. At first I didn't think I could do that, because I tried and I didn't, but then suddenly I was able to. But guys, I don't normally cheat in that degree. Not to that degree. I usually like to do things like that, the task or work to level up. And the one other thing is I do accidentally level up to level 3 in fitness, but I was level 2 already, so I didn't level up a whole bunch. But I accidentally hit the button on there to skip that and put me to level 3. So that was a mistake. Like the only time I would use those type of cheats for that reason would be either if a task couldn't be complete otherwise, or if I accidentally do it. And both cases happened in this video. It wasn't just me though. I've been online looking for a solution for that, and people have the same issue. So that's something that might have to be. What is it? I wonder if you can contact EA about that, because that is extremely uncommon.
Ooh.
Looking at the traits. Oh, there's a paranoid trait. I don't know if I should have been putting that, but it's a new trait. So. Oh, I just now remembered that I put Blair as a bookworm. Gee, that would have been really helpful for me to remember when I was playing this. I'm going to have to buy some programming books. If there is, yes, there is a programming book. You know, when I say programming book, I mean the skill book. Because I really need to level up my programming in this game, because it's important in this game, or in this game here. I mean, so far from what I've actually played, what do I think of this pack? I think it's fun, right? I mean, there are downsides, like the fact that you need to be in this town, but I mean, I suppose it makes it special in a way. What else is special about, or that stands out? Well, I can't say you're forced into it, because you do have the option to shut it off. I believe the weirdness off, but that's the thing. I'm trying to think. You pretty much, if you didn't want to have the weird, one thing I will just say, yes, you could shut it off, but there would be really no point besides getting the new clothes, objects, and the town itself to buy this pack if you didn't want the weirdness. I would save you $30 there, because if you're not getting this game for the weirdness in the new story and that, it's not quite worth the purchase. So if you were just going to shut it off anyway, I wouldn't even buy it. But I'm not saying this isn't a good, I'm not enjoying this expansion, this game pack, because I am, right? And yes, I'm talking about it, as I said, because I've I already recorded this footage, I'm just post-narrating, but you'll see some other stuff while I'm showing ya. But, as I said, guys, if you're not into the weirdness and the story element of this game, then I wouldn't bother purchasing the pack, because, like, as good as some of the objects and cool as some of them are in that, they're mostly they're mostly story-oriented. I mean, if you wanted to make one of those Sims stories, or those cinema, stories, and some of this stuff would be really cool for the story purposes. But if you weren't interested in going through the story alone, yes, you can turn off the weirdness, but if you do, what was the point of getting this game to begin with? I said, I don't regret buying this game at all. What I do kind of regret is getting that CD external drive. I know, again, another story for another day. But you know what? I might occasionally bring it up, because it leaves a good point. Now, getting this game pack has added to the game. It's giving you something new to do, a new challenge for those who love these challenges. There is a purpose to it. With the external drive, okay, yes, there's meant to be a purpose for it, and I suppose the only reason that I have any regret buying it, or two reasons. One, I could have saved $52, which I could have gotten this game on the day it was released, which, okay, it was only 3 days ago, which is not a big deal. Two, not long after getting this drive, I managed to find an old computer that not only had a CD drive that worked, but it was the only thing I could play The Sims 2 on. Because even with the external CD drive, my newer computer would not install The Sims 2. So, you're thinking, well, that was a big shame. Yeah, as I said, but then again, as I said, I don't think I can return it after opening it for the box and all that jazz. I know I used my own username, sometimes that's a habit, but I don't think I could return it, so I'm going to try to make some use for it. Like, I'll research, like, how to, when I say burn, I mean, like, some of my YouTube videos, for example, to burn some CDs and that, for I can just have videos I can keep. Ooh, that's one thing I love, though, the laptops. That I love. That is one addition that I just love. Because it finally feels much more real. I mean, okay, I know computers are still a thing, like, regular computers are still a thing, but laptops are like now, right? They're like the computers everyone uses. So, it's good to have a more real representation of real life in the game. Now, if only they could come up with universities, spiral staircases, some type of farm simulation pack. Okay, I think out of all three, the farming thing will be the least likely right now, but you can only dream. I don't know why, but I just love those type of experiences. Like cats and dogs and hamsters and what is it? Hamsters, are they bunnies? No, they're mods for them. But anyway, but there's just okay, yeah, and another thing, werewolves. We need to have them. We need them. And that, I just thought of another sort of gripe I have with this game. And as I said, this is only really the second one, and the other one wasn't even a full gripe. It was more just a opinion of what if people didn't just like the story going for. The whole thing when you turn into a weird zombie's trance-like state is only temporary on your part. 10 minutes. And it's not like a life state or anything, and I don't think it ever was going to be. I don't think I'd ever think that it was going to be, but, like, it just really doesn't, it kind of does, it does kind of take away from the experience, because you're thinking, oh, you're just going to translate. It's a moodlet, pretty much, is this kind of what I see about it. Because and you'll see later in this video, I go into the secret lab. Yes, I do at least make it that far. And I get hit by the toxins or whatever. I know I'm spoiling it for you. Again, I should put at the beginning or in the description spoilers. Heavy spoilers. But as I said, guys, I'm not saying not to pick it up. As I said, just like myself, I'm a collector of the Sims games. Heck, I got my first pet stuff for crying out loud. And that's probably one of the worst things that happened to The Sims 4. Military, here we are. Yes, I know, but I never said this pack was bad by any means. It is really good for what it does. What are my opinions on each of the staff pack? Well, I don't think you'll get a video on that for a while, because I usually see the whole experience, but I suppose I can look back on my other gaming overviews and look again and make a decision and maybe whether I'm going to do a video on that topic. But I do know certain ones that did stand out to me. I really did enjoy cats and dogs. They added a lot to the game there. Them not being able to control, which with a mod it'll help. I need to really re-download that mod to be able to take control of your pet or at least see its needs. But besides that, cats and dogs added a lot to the game. It was worth it. Seasons, though I do like it and it did add to the game, I didn't really care for the new gardening system very much, because now you could only really get plants certain seasons. And yes, it makes the game far more realistic. That is wonderful. But some people don't want to wait. Some people are used to the way it is. And that's just that. We'll just say I'm a stickler sometimes. And I can accept changes, right? But certain things that change, it depends on how much it changed. And plus, it really limits the type of things that you can plant and enjoy. But, as I said, it added quite a bit to it too, and the seasons just again made it far more realistic. But I still do like cats and dogs over that pack. I also did like Parenthood okay. It did add the value system, which actually does kind of suck unless you have a mod like the preschool mod, for example. Oh my god, we have the zombies. Okay, I admit it is really creepy. Welcome to Strangerville. My gosh, instead of the neighborhood bandwagon or welcome to the neighborhood, it's welcome to Strangerville. So clever. I mean, you could tell they're crazy by the way they're walking. They're just the funny thing is, the next time I see this guy in the cowboy hat, he's completely the other guy in the cowboy hat, he's completely normal. Oh my god, that's creepy. That is creepy AF. And oh my gosh, that is so. Wait, what? What? The mother. Oh, that is so creepy. I mean, a lot of these people almost go back to normal later on, so something tells me there's an on and off switch or something. They're not always crazy, but they are when they welcome me. They're they're trying to take me with. Well, no. Actually, I was talking to my aunt earlier about this game, and there was fruitcake. And then there was one other thing that went on that was so my aunt laughed, probably because the way I worded it, or the fact that I love food so much that that she just thought it was too hilarious. But just within the next, because I can't travel because something is going on. Like, not after I cancel this event, something else goes on. We get investigated. Like, we're under investigation, and the one suspicious thing in our house is the fridge. Yeah, the fridge. You know, at least they didn't take the toilet. God, my aunt would have had a field day with that. She would have just had a field day. Oh my god, join us, the crater. My god. That is creepy. Level 2. That's what we need for our promotion. And I could still not travel. Why? Oh wait, yeah, it's the investigators who feel like stealing my fridge. These two people. These two nutcases steal my fridge. What is so suspicious about my fridge? I mean, what's in there? What? Fridge, my fridge! You took my fridge! How are we gonna eat? They want us to starve? My gosh! I mean, my gosh, really? Again, at least he didn't take the toilet. That would have been field day material for my aunt. More so than with the fridge. And you know what? Good thing he didn't steal my fridge and toilet. That she would probably just die of laughter. Again, those who've heard many of my videos know what my joke is about the toilet. Or will understand it. The food also is pretty obvious too. I'm a big eater. I mean, in my head, I keep trying to think of ways to resolve that issue, to plan meals or to count calories. But for me, I'm hungry. I don't often think of calories. Now, I don't sit and eat a full, an 8-course meal or something at once, but I often eat, a lot of, bread? Or what do they call that? Starch? Well, yeah, starch, but what else is it? I don't know what they call it in nutrients. Carbs! That's it. I do eat a lot of carbs, which is the issue. So I have to kind of learn about, maybe I can watch YouTube videos or something on an easier way to plan and to understand those things. I mean, I gained 2 pounds today after losing 3 the other week. So something really does have to change with whether me or having a bolt on the fridge or something. Or I could possibly have those 2 investigators go into my house and steal it. I mean, that worked great for him. Yeah, I know, I bring up that joke way too much, but that's just funny. It's just funny how meaningful that Stabby, I told my aunt, she laughed. On our car ride there, she laughed. Now, I got it, but, what she was laughing at, but now I really get it. But yeah, see, the person's normal now. I'm talking to them about Strangerville. That's, part of the investigation. You have to talk to the residents of Strangerville. As I said, I am definitely going on unnecessarily long, but, I mean, this game is more gameplay focused than anything else, so I should add at least some of the gameplay, which maybe I added a little too much. I made the joke to my aunt, great, now they're going to want me to do a Let's Play on it. I mean, technically, it's not as limitless than the others are. And plus, I went so far into it that they'll probably want to know the ending of it. I mean, I definitely really don't plan to do a Let's Play on it, but I might occasionally drop in this file time to time. Maybe, I don't know, just record footage time to time and maybe put a video together from that. I don't know, and talk over it sometimes, because I do the gaming Sims Let's Talk. But then again, I want to play this game more than just once every 2 weeks, or this file more than every 2 weeks, because this is a new game. So I don't know. I said I might occasionally, not all the time, record it, but record anything important. I mean, I definitely won't be recording me training and leveling up my programming and athletic skill. The only, one downside is, no, I think you can still do everything like the acting and that in this town. You just can't. Oh, what is? Oh, I looked at the plan and took a picture. That's evidence, right? Like, some of this stuff is harder to understand because it's more investigating and mystery in that, and I've never been so great in that. But, sorry, I was just moving, like I got Burger King and I was just moving all that stuff. Plus now I'm recording and then suddenly pop-ups come. Oh well. Yeah, sorry about that. I was just kind of getting more comfortable because I am going to be a while here. But yeah, I guess, like, if I do this video, then I think I did a pretty good job today on some type of content, because I plan to, to make more of a schedule for myself during the days, for I can figure out things to do instead of being so spontaneous with what I do. So, like, I made a schedule for today, like, to record, or to do the second part of my 100 subscriber special and to record some card openings. And this was on the list, too, to do. It was more of an optional, thing compared to the other two, but I thought, you know what? I want to do these, like, now. Like, even if I do, especially with how long this is, if I do this, then I think I've had a good day. Maybe if I'm lucky, I'll get card openings done, too. Like I said, the subscriber special is important, but it just isn't at the top of my list since I got one part out anyway. It's not as priority as it was. So, not saying I'm not going to try to get them done and them out soon. But when you think about it, you guys would want to have time to really watch the first part. And then maybe either in a couple days or a week or something, maybe you would get the second part. Like, split it out a little bit. In other words, leave it for you guys who want more. With the subscriber special, like, I definitely couldn't think of 100 videos. I said 27, I guess, is a good fit. I know this seems more like a Sims talk than a Sims overview, but I'm doing a lot of investigating in it, and literally you look everywhere in the game. Like, there's certain things that are highlighted or whatever, like there's piles of books or boxes, and you look in there for evidence and clues, and it's very fascinating. I mean, at first it took me a while to really get what I was doing, but I'm not doing as bad. Wait, is his name Jackson? Or is that just a household? I always forgot whether the names or whether it was the first name or the last name that they used. I'm looking at my lifetime wish, which is the new one to solve the mystery. I said I was making him or Blair all, about looking for the mystery, going into the military career. Will he have kids? Maybe one child. Whether I have one, adopt one, or have a biological one, I don't know. But it would be interesting raising a child here, too. It also takes me a while to realize what to do next, because I was looking for one of the little goals is to buy Choreo, like from the Choreo shop, which I don't know what they mean. What does Choreo mean? I think that's just the name of a shop or something. But I don't know why they call it buy Choreo. It's just different items. But some can be very important, I guess. Like you can get electronic bugs to plant on people. So if you want to hear some stuff, like actually, I don't even fully understand how they work. I know if you're lucky, you could plant them on someone and you can listen. But where do you get the listening device? Like, do you need to level up your programming skill or something? But since I only got this game 3 days after its release, there's not much walkthrough information on it. There's some other people going over it, kind of like I am, but there's not enough like walkthrough knowledge or questions answered. Like when I was in the second level of the military career, one of the daily objectives were to march around. And for the life of me, I couldn't figure out how to get him to do it. Like I tried, I clicked on him, I clicked on the ground, I went to a different place, I reset him. That didn't work. I looked online, there was a little bit of information, but what I tried didn't work. And I don't think it was correct information. And the website Carl's Guide, whatever, doesn't have enough information on it yet because this is a new game pack. So, actually, to be fair, usually I get these expansion or game packs quite a bit, a month or so later. So this is the first time in a while, maybe since Cats and Dogs, was it, that I've gotten the pack since release. It was a long time. It was a pretty long time since I got it very close to its release date. So I usually didn't have to wait for information. So I'm pretty much on my own with this guys, in a way, figuring it out. Hello, Miss Military Lady. I just realized that symbol is the Illuminati. Okay, I know, guys, I'm not really a big conspiracy theorist. I know, I got this game and there, it was weird. This is it. This is the curry. That's what we were looking for. But anyway, normally I'm not a big conspiracy theory nut, but I do know the symbol, you know what I mean? Like, people talk about it so much, and I just realized that it also looks like Cypher from Gravity Falls, minus the hat and the legs. And yeah, guys, you're all gonna boo me. I really don't watch Gravity Falls much, but I know about. Also, it looks like the Egyptian puzzle, the Egyptian god puzzle from Yu-Gi-Oh! Like, there's so many things that symbol looks like to me. Actually, I said it's not going to be for a few gamers pickups, like number 50 or something. I did buy some new games recently, actually, besides this one, yes. One of them was, I'll just tell you a little earlier, was Tender Love and Care off Steam. And part of this gameplay is about looking at a picture and saying what your thoughts are out of the choices, what you see, how it makes you feel. I think it was what they call a TAT test. And oh my gosh, it's really the game so far is interesting, just to say the least. I know this is a different game. I should be talking more about The Sims, and I am going to, but just while we're on the topic of symbols, like, My gosh, like this, and the game is kind of creepy but good so far. Heck, you could someday get a Let's Play on it. You just might. So that's something that might come in the not when I say future, I mean future, because it's a long game apparently, and there's more story to it, like or visuals, like video. There's very little actual gameplay in it, so it's a little easier on my part. But yeah, there's one thing, there's a secret stash at this shop, and you need to collect 15 different, I think, pieces of clues and information to make an item, and once you have that item, he'll give you this secret, oh, I gotta change the outfit for this guy, or he'll freeze to death. Wouldn't that be the most interesting way to end this overview? Him just dropping dead. Nope, no thank you. I'm not quite ready for that. Oh, that hat is still like, really cool. That's why I put that for his hat outside. Usually he has the cowboy hat, or when it comes to going to bed, no hat at all. But anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, you can get the card key for the secret lab once you make, I think, some case, or I forget what it is. You get the items, or all the information you need to go and all the information you need to go and investigate and get the item that this guy at the store wants. You can either do that or give it to one of the military professionals to get a card key as well. But once you open the lab secret door and all that, it gets really dangerous. It's kind of fun. This game is like, see, like you go there and you discover things and evidence and that, but you need at least 15 different evidence. So if you see like 22 or 20 or whatever, it doesn't mean you have enough to make the item that they're asking you for. But if you have a certain amount of different clues, and I guess each time you go back to the lab there's more clues, so I guess you can constantly dig through it. So I guess it isn't as difficult, plus you need a certain level of programming, I think level 10, which is really, really unrealistic, but I suppose they don't expect you to go there till later. So, and plus, once you go there, you'll get, what is it? You'll get caught by, what is it, spores, so you have to find a suit, and plus you have to get an item to collect them, so I don't know how to do that part yet. Like, the military guy says sure he has it, but I need proof, I need some way to prove myself, or something. But as I said, this game I think is worth picking up for the most part for the story. Said if you're not into that type of stuff, then I wouldn't bother wasting $30 on it. Well, actually, for Canada, it's 30, or other places it's 30. I don't know the U.S. like what it is, but there's certain fees at certain in countries. But I hope they do come out with another patch for the whole marching thing. I hope someone brings that up. Like, maybe I'll see if I can message them and ask about that. If they'll reply on Facebook or something. I mean, it'll take a while for them to reply, but... Although, I wonder, that guy who owns the curio shop there, I wonder how he got that card key, like... Maybe he's, oh, I gotta go to work, oh, our first day as a military professional, yay! And it's gonna be sped up, so
Yes.
So we gotta go to work. And I guess I'll have to pause it now. I think, yeah, I am now the 4th class. Something I am a... Honestly, I actually accidentally skipped time. I don't know how to do this properly. I'll have to check the what hours mean. And see there, you need to be able to march, and I don't know how to march. Okay, I in real life know how to march. I think. Like, there's no option there. Unless I'm totally missing something, but I doubt it. Like, there's no other walking option besides jogging. Or go here. And you shouldn't have to be a higher class. Because it says for you to do it in this level. But yeah, I can use that to practice giving orders, which also raises your charisma, I guess. So it's another cool way to gain charisma. Maybe I'll use that a little more. I mean, I put a mirror for that reason. But maybe learning to give, actually, my aunt would tease that I should need to practice giving orders. We need a bookcase. That is way too big. I think I'll get a smaller one. But it's actually interesting that I picked that bed because it looks more military-like. Plus, I don't have very much money. Well, I have more than I usually do starting out. I think, what was I going to buy? I was checking maybe if there was any military books. But nope. And it's funny, these books, you can buy these books, but I don't know what they do. Can someone tell me? But I guess I'll get him to read. But now again, I realize he is a bookworm. He's like, hey, I'm reading. Here. Oh, see, that's where the pilot hat comes in handy. Like, yet, for some reason, you can't put on a military hat in CAS. And I guess he's an old fighter and he wouldn't have a card key. But I did find out some information. Okay, so he wouldn't have anything about the card key. I gotta say, the sim that I made doesn't look bad looking. Maybe he was already sort of pre-made that way for the most part, but some of the additions I added, he's not the worst looking sim I ever, probably one of the best looking sims I ever made. I mean, maybe I should let him have a kid. Although I'd be kind of worried about if he would catch the zombie. And besides, who would I have a kid with? Yeah, I was skipping through a lot. Yeah, I remember I still don't have a fridge. Poor guy. Well, again, I'm still relieved they didn't steal the toilet. What was so suspicious about that fridge? I mean, come on. Did someone stick one of those plants in there? Did I? I mean, there's a fruitcake there someone gave me, but that wasn't necessarily in the fridge. I mean, they just stole my fridge. I bet you they saw something in the fridge they liked and they said, oh, this is suspicious. You know, they probably should have said this laptop is suspicious too. At least they gave me money for the fridge. They didn't just steal it without giving me anything in return, but I get this picture. This fridge is suspicious. We're taking it. Okay, no, they didn't have that munching sound. That was me adding it for comedic purposes, but I mean, why would someone just steal a fridge and leave? I mean, I could understand perhaps if it was something I said, like my laptop, that was 1,000 simoleons. But a fridge, I mean, I suppose that was 200 simoleons. But there's way more price into a laptop. Plus, there'd be way more information on a laptop than there would be in a fridge. Like, I mean, please tell me that it isn't just random what they take. I mean, yeah, I know. I bet you this video is going to be known for the fridge rant. But I mean, that was like the most random thing ever just to me. Of all things to take, a fridge. I mean, again, I suppose it would have been funnier and more ironic if it was a toilet, but yeah, getting all the information I can. I should really, oh wait, the gas has said the game, I only got it 3 days after its release, so I don't know if anyone would have information on it, but like, is that whole thing with the CIA or the whatever it is, the government or whatever it is, are they, what they take, is it literally supposed to be random? Because I mean, who just steals a fridge? Well, I suppose, though, I mean, I know I probably will get flagged for this video for saying this, but I suppose some cops would look in the fridge and that for drugs if there was a drug dealer going on or something, maybe, but really, besides drugs, what else could be in that fridge? Although the plants probably could. Or something, like there was fruit there, but that looks different color than those plants. And I don't remember ever putting anything in that in that fridge. I just bought it. Like, did I buy it for some type of sick dealer? Or something in the town? Again, I know although this video will be known for the refrigerator rant joke. But I just can't get that off my mind. Of all things that stood out to me, it was that. I mean, people had to program that line in. Like, did they program the phrase but then put a random item as the, or then they did leave a blank space for whatever item they decide, or, because who writes the fridge is suspicious, so we took it? Well, actually, it wasn't the fridge, it was refrigerator, as you probably saw, but it's a fridge. I mean, I said, I know I should be really talking because there can be some people who use fridges for unfood purpose, you know, I mean, like, unnatural, or, like, not good purposes, but, I mean, if there really was something suspicious about my fridge, my character should have gotten arrested. They just, I honestly think they just wanted the food in my fridge. I'm just saying, because if there was something out of the ordinary about that fridge, don't you think my sim character should have been brought in for questioning? Or did they just want to not make a big deal of it and keep it quiet? Like, because what could be so bad that they didn't want to bring my sim in, or Blair in? Again, I still think they just wanted my food. Well, guys, there's a lesson. If you want someone's food or you're hungry, just go into their house saying, oh, there's something I'm the CIA. This is a very suspicious fridge. Here. Oh, by the way, help me get it out the door or you'll be under or we'll put you under investigation. Yeah, I know. Very unfunny. Yeah, you can easily tell I'm running out of things to say. But I want you guys to be able to see the footage and see what I'm doing, so I don't edit too much of that out. Because normally it wouldn't be so long and it wouldn't show you everything, but this game is so new in a way, and the idea is so new. The gameplay is I want to show you everything. Which is a first. Wait, what does this guy want? My God, that is creepy. Wait, did you want the computer or did you want this chair? My gosh, like, you just walked over to me. You just walked over to me, like, that is creepy. Like, are they supposed to, oh wait, yeah, it's Strangerville. I bet it's meant to be a creepy vibe. Or you're spying on me to make sure I'm not doing anything. I mean, he's just creepy. You know what? I'm gonna see if I can do... No. Can't do anything. It's funny, I could change passwords. See, well, let's look up some conspiracy theories. I mean, I'm not a very conspiracy theory type of girl, but Wait, hey, you took my chair. Look, I wanted to look up some conspiracy theories, so... Did I just sit on the guy's lap? Oh, stop cursing! Like, I just sat on the guy's lap. Well, Blair, there's something I don't know about you. I mean, because it's fine. I don't judge. Oh, well, it's good that you're confident in you, bud. Let's just go look up some information. That face when he's confident. His face is just so adorable. I'm going attached to Blair already. I really think he should have a family. But Bet you I say that and he'll just drop dead. Actually, it's funny, I just remembered I bought a shirt too. Wait, is that the same guy? Oh no, it's a different person, okay. A child! Hey, child! Oh, the child's reading. So there are children here. Are they just as wacko as their parents? There's something else I was gonna do. Honestly, by this point, I forget. Because I need to get some more evidence to build that item built for I can get the card key. I think I really should wear one of those tinfoil hats. I'm gonna have to do that later. Off camera. Well, hello. So, personally, do I think the game is worth its price? Maybe. Like, as I said, the price is more spiked because of Canada or something, or, you know, the law or something. Not the law, but I forget what it is. Honestly, I think from where I'm looking, Blair has the cutest eyes. Oh, so I need level 5, but I mean, I could buy it from a store too. But level 5 of the military career, you get more of a recognition or something, I guess. Gotta talk about Strangerville. Gosh, am I the only one who thinks Blair would have perfect children? I'm sorry, but honestly, he's like one of the best Sims I think I ever made. Oh, talking about the bar again. Yeah, but doing a lot of traveling in this video, haven't I? The most I've ever traveled in The Sims, honestly. But when you want to get some information and that stuff, you gotta look everywhere. Yeah, I guess I'll go study again. No, I won't. I think my biggest plan is to go to the store, the curio shop, buy some more. I'm just gonna rummage. I mean, maybe I'll find some clues. Maybe I'll find a blue paw print. Oh, that's humiliating. Although they didn't even get that nigh. Oh, she did. She turned her head. Jeez. Well, Blair, you're now known as a dumpster diver. Off our treasure map. Well, I guess it's better than a rotten banana peel or something. Although I guess I can't eat the treasure map. And since the government took my fridge, that's not going to be very helpful. Government. Oh wait, I'm part of the military. I am part of that. Yeah. See how they treat their own kind? Guys, see how they treat their own kind? They steal their fridges. And ask you to join them in the crater. Wait, no, that's not the military. That's the people here. Although the military are here, so. Although I think some of the military had been taken over. To a degree. need to buy some more bugs. I never thought I would say that sentence in my life. Yeah, we're hungry. We lost our fridge, so we need to buy some yummy Oh, wait, they're not those type of bugs. Oh. Darn. Well, what am I saying darn for? Actually, the metal things would probably still taste better. I mean, I don't get why people would eat bugs for protein. I mean, I suppose maybe they're full of them, but ew. I mean, I know technically we eat animals when we eat cows and pigs and everything, but I don't know why they look more appetized when they're cooked. Appetized. What I mean is then bugs. I don't know, heck, I think I might even eat a frog leg over bugs. Or insects is the best word to use. Bizarre fruit. You know, I could see them taking my fridge if it... Oh, you can actually use a phone. Honestly, I still thought you were crazy. Ooh, but I do love some of these lamps. Again, Ooh, I'm gonna see if I get her to read this, but oh, I like this one. I'm gonna have to set up some of these decorations at home here. Time to travel. But where to? Funny thing is, my sim is up at all hours of the day, and then he goes to work at 6 o'clock. But then again, I guess the military is like that, early work hours. And you have to be awoken and alerted at 5 a.m., so... Hi, Secret Lab! I never thought I'd see you again. Okay, actually, I knew I would see you again, so that's a big lie, but... Oh, perfect. So, I can actually... See, I was right. I could keep looking at stuff. Honestly, anyone can just jolt in here. I mean... kind of dumb for the... I mean, I suppose they're hiding the most dangerous part of their secret, but anyone can look up information and get into the lab. Let's look for evidence. Look for more evidence. I'm finding quite a bit of evidence. Wow, we found quite a bit of stuff, actually. Oh, I still need some stuff. And I need level 10 to decrypt it. And I don't even have level 1 of that skill. Let's see if there's any more stuff I can unbox. And I don't mean for a video. Wouldn't that be cool? Hey guys, today I'm doing an unboxing video. Today I'm unboxing all these stuff I shouldn't be sneaking through. If you enjoyed me sneaking through other people's stuff, give it a big thumbs up. Alright, the secret decipher answer it. Or I don't know what it's called. But finally, we can give this to the guy at the shop for a card key to get into the lab. Well, I guess I can leave. I can't touch anything else now. That sucks. Maybe I have to do something else. Let's go back to the curio shop, because I think he would be the safest bet. Alright. Oh, they're talking about Bar Night. But yeah, military personnel probably would be. Wait, why are they up so late if they have to? Awesome. Why are they up so late if they have to get up in the morning? Like, I mean, are they just up all day? I mean, that makes no sense. Now let's go see what's in that secret lab. Ugh, I mean, what's in further. I mean, in the door that's further, like, 'cause I have a card key now. I just love it how it's blanked out. The secret lab. Let's use card key. Yay. Yay. Where am I? Let's see what's in here. Oh! I should not have done that. I should not have done that. Oh my god, I should not have done that. Blair, are you okay? Blair? Blair? Oh my god, did he die? My god. Well, what a way to end this video. Soon. Did he die? Oh, no, oh my god. He's possessed. He's possessed. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh jeez. Jeez. I am going to exit out of it because this is not... I mean, that's one good thing about having a mod. Although it would have only been 10 minutes, but that's just too creepy. My god. Oh, wow. Wow. But I guess I need to have data. I'm gonna have to figure out how to do that. That was creepy. I just realized how many people I met just through having to interact with them. Oops, well, I caused a whole bunch of, oh. I need to find a way to protect myself. How do I do that? Let's go and ask some people. There's always military people here. And higher class people, too. Let's ask him about... He's high ranking, so... Oh, a ghost, too. Let me see. Oh, really? I gotta convince him. Well, I suppose I'll do that some other time, guys. I think I would end this overview here. Maybe sometime you'll see more later. I thought this game was pretty well done. I really enjoyed it. I'm still going to be playing through it on my own basis. So if you enjoyed this long overview, give it a big thumbs up. And if you're new to this channel and you like what you see, please subscribe. It helps this channel a lot. Don't forget to hit the bell notification so you'll know when new videos are coming out. And I will see you guys in my next video.